Sunday Baroque Conversations is made possible by the Friends of Sunday Baroque and is produced at WSHU Public Radio in Fairfield, Connecticut. I'm Suzanne Bona. Thank you for listening. Don't miss an episode of Sunday Baroque Conversations. Subscribe on Apple or wherever you get your podcasts. And please leave us a review. If you want to find out where you can listen to our weekly show, visit our website, sundaybaroque.org, for a station list and our 24/7 stream. Again, that's sundaybaroque.org. A few years ago, I received a CD featuring sonatas by Baroque-era composer Anna Bon of Venice, performed by recorder-player Vladimir Soares. The playing was terrific, and I was very impressed, so I sought out more information about him. Vladimir Soares is a Brazilian musician who started his music lessons with Orquestra Villa-Lobos and then went on to graduate from the Arts Institute in Porto Alegre and the Stuttgart Music Conservatory. The prize-winning musician's performed with many musical groups, and since 2001, he's been teaching flute, too. I am very pleased and honored that Vladimir Soares is joining me on Zoom with help from translator Jessica Oliveria to talk about his life in music. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you for speaking with me. So let's start at the beginning. When you were a boy, when did you become interested in music? Do you have family members who are musicians? And is that how you were interested in learning music?
Pois então, eu sou o único músico da
I'm the only
família.
musician in my family.
Eu iniciei
My musical life
a minha vida
started when I was
musical
11 years
iniciou
old.
aos 11 anos de idade. E nessa escola onde eu estudei, existia
When I was in
projeto,
this school, there was a
projeto
club
musical
called
chamado
Flute
Clube
Group.
de Flautas. Isso. E neste projeto eu tive
When
a
I was in this
oportunidade
group,
de
I had the
aprender flauta
opportunity
doce.
to learn the
E
recorder.
participei desse projeto durante
I
10 anos, dos
participated
meus
in
11
this
aos meus
group
21 anos de
from
idade.
age 11 to age
Neste
20.
projeto eu pude aprender, além da flauta
Apart
doce,
from learning the
violoncelo e
recorder,
teclado.
I had the opportunity to learn the violin and also
Essa
the
foi
keyboard.
a minha
This is my introduction to
iniciação.
music.
So did you know before you took your music lessons, oh, I want to learn music? Or were you just surprised and pleased once you started taking your music lessons that, oh, I enjoy this?
Não, foi de maneira bem espontânea.
No, this was a
Quando eu
totally a
via
spontaneous
os
moment.
colegas
I became interested when I saw my friends and my colleagues playing instruments, and I wanted to learn at that point the recorder.
So when did you understand that you have a very special talent as a musician?
Pois então, eu percebia que no grupo e na orquestra.
When I was in my group, I found that I was learning more quickly and more advanced than the people around me, and I realized that I had a talent at that point where I could make a future of this.
Great. So tell me about some of your most important teachers. How did they help you the most? Both learning music and maybe also encouraging you to go on as a professional musician.
Sim,
My
tem uma
first teacher
professora que é muito
was a
especial
very
na minha
important teacher for
formação e
me.
na minha vida musical, que foi a minha primeira professora, porque ela sempre me encorajou a continuar.
She encouraged me. I came from a family that
continuar
was
estudando.
without
Apesar
a
de
lot
todas
of
as dificuldades
financial
daquela época,
conditions
eu venho de uma
to really
família.
support me, and she was there for me.
Pois
My
então, me
first
esqueci, desculpa.
professor,
Ela se chama
her name is
Cecília
Cecilia Cervera, and she was my most important, the most profound in my music career.
Wonderful. Did she and any of your other teachers influence how you teach your students?
Com certeza.
Today, I try to replicate all of the characteristics that she had given to me when she was my teacher.
And so did she also help you? I mean, it's one thing to be a student and to have a nurturing teacher, but then you have gone on to play and collaborate with orchestras, with professional orchestras as a soloist, and Was she helpful in teaching you how to have that kind of poise as a performer?
Na verdade, quando eu
When
comecei a me
I was
preparar
preparing for graduation, I had a
para a
different
graduação,
teacher,
eu tive
and it
outro
was then that
professor.
I started to really
E ali eu
direct my
comecei a
studies more
estudar
towards the
mais a fundo
recorder.
a técnica da flauta doce.
It was this
E isso
other
me deu
professor who
repertório para eu
really guided
ter
me
condições de me
to preparation
aperfeiçoar.
for being a public recorder player.
I'm very impressed by your recording of Sonatas by Anna Bon of Venice. So congratulations. How did you find her music, and how did you decide to make a recording of her music?
O CD
This
da
piece
Anna
that
Bon
I
di Venezia, que
recorded
eu
in
gravei em
2018
2018,
from Anna Bon
ele
di
faz parte
Venezia,
de
it's a
grande
part of a bigger
projeto
piece.
chamado Done.
Mm-hmm.
And the
E esse
bigger
projeto se
piece, the
chama
bigger
Done.
portion
Done significa
is called
mulheres, né, em
Donna,
italiano. O
which
projeto foi
is
convite de
which
uma
means
colega
women
minha.
in Italian.
Essa colega, ela
This recording
estava
was part of an
realizando
invitation from a colleague of
projeto de
mine.
resgate
This
de
colleague was part
compositoras
of a
mulheres.
bigger project for rescuing or bringing light to women.
Mm-hmm.
Women composers, yes.
Yeah, I understand.
E então ela sugeriu
She recommended this piece because there was no composition or representation of this woman. It was recommended to recreate this piece using instead of a flute, a recorder.
Yeah.
This is the 6-piece sonata that was made instead of for a flute, a transversal flute. I readapted this to be played on a recorder.
Do you think, because as a flute player, I know that the instruments are very different, particularly the breath support and production. So are they more difficult to play on recorder, do you think?
Pois então,
idiomatically, yes, it was specifically written to be played on a transversal flute. So it is in a sense more difficult.
Yeah.
Really for the extension of the music. Because the instruments are different and different lengths, I had to move a lot of octaves to really create that sound that would be an accurate portrayal.
Well, this is also partly what makes this recording even more impressive. Tell me about your collaborator on the recording, Fabian Grosch. Tell me about
Sim, Fabian. Grosch.
Sim.
Ele é flautista também.
We actually know each other from school, and he's also somebody who professionally plays the recorder as well. Wow. But we do know each other, and we have a wonderful chemistry from school attending together. When I had a colleague invite me to do this piece, the Donne piece, I invited him to accompany me. We prepared together during the course of a few weeks, and this is how this was composed. When we were preparing, we prepared together, and then we did this recording in London.
So now I need to know when you are going to make another recording and what you're going to record, because you have to share this talent.
Oh, thank you very much.
I would love to record more because I love playing. If another opportunity were to appear, of course I would love to record more. But for now, there's nothing in the works.
Oh, sad. So what are you doing? You are teaching now?
Oh, I've been giving lessons since I was 20 years old living in Brazil. Oh. So the truth I must say is that I'm a teacher, and as first and foremost, I'm a teacher, and I play with my free time.
Well, I know that I look forward very much to the next recording from you, because this recording is so spectacular and very special and exceptional. I have been speaking on Zoom with Brazilian recorder player and educator Vladimir Soares, with translation help, thank you so much, from Jessica Oliveria, about his wonderful life in music. And I look forward to hearing more and more about you. Thank you so much for making time to speak with me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.